Scary TikToks that will make you rethink your reality.
What?
With JetskiChucK. On this episode, they are on one with that ancient tech. I'm not going to hold any of you up. Watch the full video for context and leave my boy Jet a like and sub if you real. This video is for entertainment purposes. Do your own research for everything.
Why does the world hide so much evidence? From the dollar bill, truth is hidden right in front of us. Just look at the top of the pyramid and how it's placed on the dollar bill. How has civilizations just vanished from our sight? Temples displaying very similarities to large circuits. Micro to macro. Could it be that everything is energy? Sacred geometry, the sacred building patterns, the ancient technology. We will dive in. The vibrations, the frequencies. JetskiChucK, and if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps boost the algorithm and get these videos out there. So I appreciate every one of you guys that like and comment and also subscribe. Thank you. Now I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Let's get into these videos. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That looks like some type of starship bus. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That one looks like some type of starship bus. This was caught on someone's security cam. Look at that. It's like it's got people viewing it. I wonder where they're going and what is that? How is the light sucking it in like that? How is the... Wow.
Jet, did you just see how that wall just lit up like that? That's got to be that ancient technology. I bet they would have this whole bitch charged up if they was here.
X5, watch your mouth, man. You're gonna get me hemmed up, bro.
My bad, family, I get excited.
We gotta see that again. It's like the stone was absorbing the light. Man, they charging something up.
This half in Egypt and this half in the British Museum, and this you make it in Egypt. Actually don't make it in England. Sorry about this.
Think I found his statue.
This half in Egypt and this half in the British Museum, and this you make it in Egypt. Actually don't make it in England. Sorry about this.
Think I found his statue.
This half in...
Come on, bro, you still can't think that the Egyptian pyramids were actually just tombs. It's quite obvious that our history books are wrong, and here's why. Number 1, the Great Pyramids don't contain any of the things found in Egyptian tombs. No mummies, artifacts, or sealed entrances. What our books labeled as tombs that were found near the pyramids were just these huge granite boxes, which have no trace of mummies and are obviously too large to
That might be that old storage battery unit that was absorbing that light earlier.
fit a human. Number 2, it's built with unique materials used to conduct power. For example, the so-called Queen's Chamber, which contains this, as well as carefully crafted copper wiring. As you can see, it also contains instruction symbols drawn next to it, just like the batteries we use today. The tunnels inside the pyramid are also lined with granite, a conductor of piezoelectricity which allows for a large current of energy to flow through it. Not to mention the limestone, dolomite, and gold, all being some of the most electrically conductive materials on Earth. So you tell me if they were just tombs. Come on, bro, you still...
You know, after watching how that stone was absorbing that light and listening to Lil Bro, it kind of makes you think.
These are 3,000-year-old Egyptian sandals. Look at the state of preservation. They're just amazing. They're like flip-flops in the National Museum of Denmark in Copenhagen. These are 3,000-year-old
Damn, look how big that is, bro. This looks like it's breathing. It says it's in Scotland. That is nuts.
Because of oil, but something way more powerful. In the 1920s, a British explorer discovered what was rumored to be the oldest known stargate in the world, a device that's essentially able to take people across interstellar distances instantly. It was located at what is known today as the Great Ziggurat. However, in the 1980s, Saddam Hussein fortified the ancient complex in an attempt to keep explorers from seeing what was hidden inside. Furthermore, strange ancient technology has been seen coming out of the Great Ziggurat, rumored to have come through the Stargate from an ancient civilization now living on the hidden planet Nibiru. People who have come out and spoken about these strange devices and coincidentally went missing soon after, with many more people in recent times coming forward, claiming to have been involved in classified programs in Iraq where Stargate technology was used. Many people are wondering, what was Iraq actually hiding? There's a theory that the US stayed in Iraq for over a decade after.
Yeah, we make video. Go down. Okay.
It's okay.
New discovery, ancient technology. It's lit up. Level 9 waters.
This short switch. Short switch? Oh. So we take the short switch.
Bro, we are in level 9 waters. Darkness 9 waters. Look at this. It's underground.
Oh, jetzt sind wir unten. Vorher wir oben schauen, jetzt kommen wir unten. Oh, cool. Amazing. Cool. Know where the first?
Wow. New discovery.
Has been unique. Has been.
This is the same place? Wow.
We take this.
That is interesting. Y'all see those artifacts? Was that located inside of it? The one on the top kind of looks like Medusa. It resembles Mayan. We need more information on this. It was like 3 different levels underground. That was nuts.
That ancient Egyptians left behind. The 24 stone coffins. Each of these colossal coffins, weighing around 100 tons, was transported into an underground artificial cave system. The coffin situated at the pinnacle of this junction promises to unveil profound secrets. Despite the cave's tight and treacherous corridors, which complicate any transport or crafting process, these coffins were abandoned here as untouched stone blocks. Interestingly, their lids are found at the cave's entrance, suggesting that these enormous stone blocks were imported from outside. To reach their designated chamber, they had to be maneuvered through these confined passageways, where they were then meticulously shaped and set in place. Every coffin is impeccably carved and polished, boasting perfect 90-degree angles. The internal surfaces gleam with such smoothness that they mirror reflections. The feat of carving such intricate designs from solid rock remains a marvel. The stone had to be chiseled on all sides. This craftsmanship is so precise that it almost seems as if these coffins were shaped using modern laser technology.
This is the strangest island I've ever seen. Located in the Parada Delta in Buenos Aires, Argentina, there sits a small island called El Ojo, with a size of approximately 120 meters in diameter. The strange thing is that this island is able to rotate on its own axis. The whole island is incredibly solid, unlike the land surrounding it. And furthermore, the water around the island is super clear and cold, which is really strange considering the climate that El Ojo is in. People have speculated that this is an entrance to a UFO base placed on Earth before the human civilization ever began. This has gotten many people saying, "This is the strangest..."
People had advanced technology. Let's take a look. Well, for once, they created architecture that still puzzles scientists to this day, such as the pyramids of Giza. All we have is theories, but we have no idea how they did it. Even with our modern tech, we don't know how to replicate what they did. Ancient people worked with difficult stones such as granite, one of the hardest materials on Earth. They created amazing architecture and design that almost looked 3D printed. They created huge bronze statues such as the Colossus of Rhodes, which is 108 feet. This site is known as Pumapunku in Bolivia. To this day, these stones puzzle scientists. These stones in Pumapunku in Bolivia are having archaeologists and scientists scratching their heads. They say that it's absolutely impossible creating these structures with hammer and chisel. The only way to make this is with power tools, advanced technology. So much for the ancient people being primitive. Maybe we're the primitive ones. They even have drill holes that don't look man-made, but made with some type of advanced power tool. Their structures have stood the test of time, while our newly built roads can't even last a few years. Now the question is, what happened to them? I'm starting to believe that ancient people had advanced technology.
Several of them have been discovered over the years. Very few, if any, pyramidions have actually been discovered perched atop a pyramid. To date, the earliest pyramid
I believe the pyramidion is the very top of the pyramid.
pyramidion was discovered in 1982. Was there ever a capstone on the Great Pyramid? Nobody is certain, although visitors to the pyramid dating back to the time of Christ have all consistently claimed that it was missing a capstone. If you look closely, you'll even notice the Great Pyramid featured on a dollar bill appearing with a flat top. Another suggestion is that capstones, which were occasionally constructed of gold, were taken as the initial target. The only drawback is how substantial of a capstone it would be. As many have done, you could stroll around the pyramid very freely if you made it to the top. Each direction is around 30 feet long. This capstone would have been enormous and extremely heavy. On the peak, there would also be a structure that resembled a mast or a flagpole. Actually, two astronomers put it there in 1874 to indicate where the pyramid's true apex would have been if it had been completed. British inventor Sir Siemens was one such person.
Rare, sometimes scary artifacts found right here on Earth. The Saqqara bird pictured right here was found in 1898 in Egypt. It's also known as the Egyptian plane. Through the amazing research of scientists and archaeologists, they have actually come to the conclusion that the Egyptians were the first to discover airplanes. The problem is that the site that they found the Saqqara bird in is now closed down, and nobody has been allowed to go in and find anything else that has been left in that burial.
Reminds me of Bug's Life. You remember when they had to build that bird?
Ground. It's unbelievable now to think about civilizations that were way more advanced than we ever thought they could possibly be. They were actually much more advanced than we are now, but we are just now finding out.
What? Let me know in the comments what y'all think that is. That was interesting. And how it didn't reflect in the mirror, that was nuts.
Bruh.
Look at the shadow of the leaves. Is the eclipse making them look like that? See, that's the kind of tree it is. But look at the shadows. Let me know. That is like so weird and trippy at the same time. I never seen anything like that before. That's weird.
That is interesting. Alright, y'all, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for stopping by. We're trying to drop 2 of these bangers a day. If you have something you want me to talk about, and if you enjoyed this, drop the 100 down below. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe. Helps boost the algorithm. And I just want to say thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.